before your workout, you want to get a really good stretch going. I definitely recommend foam rolling. It is amazing for your muscles. I'm doing a leg workout, glute focus today, so I really am going to get in there and roll it out. Take your time, especially if you're new at foam rolling. Every time you do it, it just gets easier, it gets better, it hurts less, and honestly, it feels amazing. So I'm just turning over, putting my hands on top of the foam roll. If you don't have one, you can use a medicine ball, anything you can for stability, and just to do some core activation just to get your center warmed up and focused. Especially if you're doing leg workouts, it's very, very, very important to have your core activated. Moving on in activation, I'm putting my heels on top of the foam roll and just doing some glute bridges. So you push up and squeeze your glutes at the top. And now single leg, same thing. Flexing that top foot, make sure you push through the heel of the bottom leg and squeeze your glutes at the top. And time for some resistance bands. I love bands. Oh my gosh, it helps with the burn, targeting your legs, your glutes. It is amazing. You can get these on Amazon. They're really affordable if you don't have any, and they come in lots of sets. So when you do these walks, make sure that you keep your legs bent. You don't want to be standing straight up. Depending on the space that you have to work with, you're doing this about 6 to 8 times, going back and forth across the room. Just keep your legs bent and the resistance. I love these for targeting my inner thighs. Oh my goodness. Weird view, I know, but oh, it's such a great burn. Single leg step ups. Yes. So I always start these without weight just to get the feel for what I'm doing. It's very easy to become quad dominant. That's when you're putting all the focus in the front of your leg. And if you do not want huge quads, you don't want to do that. Use your heel, push up through the back of your leg when you're doing these. Then you can move on to adding weight. Dance party. Changing sides. Really just push up through the heel and the back of that leg to get a better hamstring glute focus. So now I've grabbed my weights for dumbbell squats. Just rack them on top of your shoulders, making sure that you're not hurting your neck. Just really make sure you have good placement. Send the hips back and squeeze at the top. Dumbbell side lunges. Okay, so if you haven't done these before, same thing, do these without weight. But here I do have the weights because I've done them before, obviously. You want to send your hips back instead of leaning over to the side. If you're leaning over to the side, you're really not focusing in your glutes and your hamstrings. But if you are shifting your weight backwards, sending those hips backwards, thrusting, squeezing at the top, then you're getting the maximum of the exercise. Cable pull-throughs. If you haven't done this one before, just make sure that you are using a weight that's comfortable for you. Heavy is not always super necessary. This exercise is amazing on its own, just with easy to moderate weight. See, I stumbled a little bit right there, so make sure you've got a good distance. Really reach through with that rope and squeeze at the top. That means that you are engaging your glutes at the height of the exercise. Then you're going to superset, which means no break. Right away, you're going to move to this superset, which is cable to hips, and then squeeze at the top. Going right back to your cable pull-throughs, and again with your supersets. You have a total of 4 for the end of this workout, so make sure that you just keep it going. Don't get lazy and feel the burn. I promise you, your glutes will be on fire.